It is getting chilly out here. I am once again over here riding Flatland. Still making videos, still having fun, still just, you know, doing my thing. Like, I don't really care making how many videos a day or whatever, just making videos, enjoying the weather outside, enjoying the no one else is here but me kind of vibe, and just doing what I do best, which is ride and vlog. The scooter riders I grew up looking up to and like trying to ride like in a way. So it was kind of like, let me try to get some names off the top of my head. When I first was getting started, it was Bobby Rivez. I was like Cameron Johnson. I'm really good friends with them, and they are really good scooter riders. There was also like Raymond Warner. There was Derek C, John Reyes, Dakota Schutz, and Hunter Schutz. Brendan Smith was another person of mine that I was looking up to. Tyler Bonner, and a good amount of the Capron and Corey Funk. There was a good amount of scooter riders, Zig Short, Corey Vanderloo. I was looking up to all these riders growing up, whether if they did park, street, flat, I didn't care. I just knew I love scootering. I'm a scooter kid. I'm gonna be riding this till I can't ride a scooter anymore. And these people were just doing the most insane things when scootering was just beginning, like when sponsorships were happening, and some companies would go and they like sponsor people and didn't know them or how good they were and stuff like that. But Tanner Markley was on, I think Razor. He knows about me. He's pretty cool as well. I rode with him a few times. Pretty freaking good rider. And I was just growing up looking up at these people like, wow, like I want to be able to, like, you know, travel to different cities, towns, ride my scooter, get paid for it, you know, be in like the old-fashioned scooter videos back in the day. They were just so mind-blowing. Before I would go ride, and even when I do now, I always like look at scooter videos, either like some type of edits, not usually like too many vlogs, but I look at all the riding thing, all the times when people are riding, having sessions, and I would just like base either tricks off that I'm gonna do, and it also hypes me up for the session. So whenever I go ride, I've been doing this since I was little, would literally watch some scooter videos, get hyped off that, try to think of tricks before I go ride, and next thing I know, I'm trying those tricks. It's so different now looking at riders and back then looking at riders and what the tasks were. Back then it was not too hard at being a professional rider, but I was too young. I didn't have that much knowledge on it, and I wasn't that good as well, so not many, you know, companies were looking at me like, oh, let me sponsor this guy. But back then it wasn't like Instagram clips and stuff. Now, like that back then it was like long edits you would go on like a tour, or you would go to like for the weekend, do a weekend sesh or something. And the edits were like, they're pretty fun and they weren't too hard and stuff, and companies weren't asking too much, and the you know, the era back then wasn't too crazy as it is now. Now you gotta do let me wait till this bus passes. On top of everything, you would have to do like Instagram clips, Instagram photos, post on all your social media. You gotta do vlogs. You just gotta keep putting out content. Like nowadays, it's like you kind of miss a few days or something, then you're like, you know, who's this person anymore? And it's like it kind of sucky how like this era kind of went to that, where you have to like consistently post so many things. But at the same time, the internet's like, you know, like what, 20, 30 something, 40, like it's not that old, the internet, so it's like still brand new, still in its like new era. So there's only so much you can like find so much on there, but there's certain things you still can't find. On top of that, you just really gotta be on like the stuff you're gonna be doing. Like if it's making videos, taking like whatever your thing is, and you're like pushing towards that goal, you literally just have to work as hard as possible. Like you don't get no followers, you don't get views, anything, unless you go out and you make something of yourself. You have to go out. Like I scooter, I'm not that best at too many other things, so it's like, what am I gonna put on internet? What did I grow up doing? What do I love doing? That's the least amount of work, but it looks great. And it's like not me saying that scootering is not work, because it's a lot of work, and it's a lot of like stressful, trying times when you're trying to get tricks and stuff, and you want this for a clip, you want this for an edit, you want this to post, people to see, and you don't land in stuff. It's very frustrating at times. But just looking from back then, the riders, and now, like it was a little bit easier back then. So many motorcycles are passing by right now, so my apologies. But back then I was never a rider, so I can't say it for myself, but what I have seen, and when I talk to other like managers and stuff of other companies, when other riders would come out and managers and stuff, I just, you know, kind of asked, like, you know, it was a little easier back then to do certain things than now. And looking at those riders, not many of those riders are around. Some have switched up to YouTube, some don't scooter professionally anymore, they just scooter for fun. Some of them own companies, some of them don't. Other ones went to other like, you know, small businesses. You know, because once you're in your, like, growing up with scootering, like elementary, middle, high school, you could ride, but right after that, like, if you don't really have a career in social media and or in like scooter riding or in any other type of field, you're gonna be going to like a regular job, and then it's gonna be harder because you have so much time at your job, so you're able to pay bills and, you know, kind of afford for yourself, that you won't have time to scooter. And it kind of sucks, like, looking up to a good amount of riders and they're just either behind the scenes working on graphic art, not riding anymore, which is totally fine. And there's other ones where, you know, just work and life got, you know, affected, you know, not affected, but it kind of messed up-ish their scootering stuff, where they got injured and they weren't able to really ride how they were. And all these type of possibilities happen, and it's life, it happens, you have to deal with it, you have to go through it. But looking up at these riders, they showed me kind of like, you know, how to kind of talk to people. They gave me certain motivational talks, ideas. They also, like, you know, kind of pushed me in a way to where I am now and what I'm doing now, and kind of put me in that trajectory of what I kind of want to do. And I'm pretty grateful for all of them, even though like a good amount of them don't even know who I am or anything. Just, you know, for history's sakes, to know that at least I was looking up to them and they kind of changed my life in a way, and this is what I'm doing now. From like the, you know, for me doing that, I don't know the correct words on how to put it, but it's just such an interesting topic that maybe on a podcast or something it should be talked about. But yeah, from back then to now, it's a totally different era. It's crazy. There's just a lot of work got to be done and all that. But looking up to these riders, they showed me one or two things. A good amount, I would say 99% of them were very nice, generous, and decent. And then other ones, when you weren't on their good side, they would get kind of pissy. But it's like everybody, you know, you get on their, you know, bad side in a way, you know, kind of annoy them a lot, then yeah, they're gonna, you know, not be the nicest to you. But yeah, I remember just some of them were just real dicks, just to put it point blank. Sorry for just, you know, saying some profanity words, but it is what it is. It was just something to experience. Hopefully one day I can become, as some of them have become, very successful. Hopefully one day I'm able to get to that point to be like that successful in what I love doing, which is scootering. And that's like the same passion I do share with those riders as well. Some of them have moved on to bigger and better things. Some have fallen off scootering, don't ride anymore, you know, due to weather, or just, you know, just not wanting to ride and stuff. Me, on the other hand, is just scheduling and weather. It's just so much different than what it was then and now. And the people I look up to, it's a totally different trajectory from the people I did look up to the people I do look to now, and their success and the work they put in. And it's mind-blowing, and it's like they're like a machine in a way, and they just, you know, put out content and taking care of everything they need to take care of. And it's very interesting to witness and watch and have that happen and succeed. So hopefully one day I'm able to be at that point too. But that is it for today's video. Thank you all again for tuning in, for watching, for sitting through this and talking. There will be many more riding clips and everything like that, not in this vlog, but in many more vlogs to come every single 4 hours. Again, that is the new schedule that I'm going to be uploading. If you guys have not, you know, known about that, then yeah, every single 4 hours of 2022 I will be uploading videos, either challenges, scooter videos, vlogs, edits, exploring, adventures, whatever the case may be. There's going to be a vlog and content for you to watch. So again, thank you guys again. If you guys are brand new, subscribe down below, click a like on the video, and let me hear your feedback in the comments down below. Appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, stay positive, have a great rest of your freaking awesome day.